Hello everybody and welcome back for another episode of My Chaotic Budget. My name is Sandra and on this channel we do all things budget related as it pertains to mine and my husband's paychecks. And in this episode we are going to start creating my budget planner or my budget journal for 2026. I can't believe I'm saying that. 2026 budget journal. And I am going to go ahead and go with the 7x9. I'm going to do a 7x9 budget journal so that way I have more room, and I know that for a fact it'll continue to be made by Erin Condren. Well, not for a fact, but more than likely going to happen that there will be a 7x9 dot grid journal from Erin Condren. So I'm happy about that. That's what my decision has been. So in this episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create 3 things. And oh yes, I have created my color scheme and we'll go through that in a little bit. But I'm going to be making 3 things. I'm going to make the cover page, the index, and the intentions page. So those are the 3 pages that I plan to make in this video. So this is part 1. Make sure that you comment, you subscribe. Make sure to subscribe so that way you can see the next parts that come out later on for my budget journal setup. I call it a budget journal because it's where I'm going to house my weekly budget. I'm going to house our weekly spending. I'm going to create our calendars for the month. I'm going to create our budget with me's, but I'm also going to be following the bullet journal method. So that's why I call it a budget journal, not so much a budget planner. It's a little different, at least for me, it's a little different. So I'm referencing my 2024 budget journal that I used. So I'm going to kind of follow the layout that I had here because this always gives me great feelings. So it's going to be off to the side to give me reference and that I can go back to it and see, okay, what was I thinking when I did that page? So this is going to be off to the side so that I use it as my reference. So now what I'm going to do, as you can see here, this is going to be my 2026 journal. So this is my blank canvas that I have here, and this is what I'm going to work with. And so hopefully I can speed through this and you guys can see what I'm doing. But before I do the actual creation of this, I wanted to show you the things that I kind of put together that I'm going to use more or less in the setup of the budget journal. So what I have here is my Wrong Planner Babe washi tape stickers. So these are pet tapes. I like these. I have not used them yet, so I'm hoping to incorporate these because I am a planner girl. Maybe not like a highly sophisticated planner girl, but I definitely like to consider myself one. And I have plenty of stickers here that can be used, so I'd like to incorporate these in some way during my process. So I'm going to have them out so that way when it happens to hit me that I want to use one of those, I'll have it ready to go. These here are my Tombow markers. I did not purchase these recently. I've had these for a couple of years. Hopefully they're not dried out. I tried them. They seem pretty good. But this is the color scheme that I am going with. So I'll tell you the Tombow numbers real quick. So this is N55. This is 636, and it's a deep purple, which I really like. Purple is my favorite color. N95 for this one, N60 for this one, and this is 620. So I really did try to get like a gray and purple kind of color scheme going on, and I'm hoping that that is going to come out looking nice. I do have my white pins. Because if I decide I want to write on a color background, I can bring it out with my white pins. I use the Jelly Roll size 10. I feel like this is the one that stands out the most, especially when I'm going to do something similar to this where I have like cut out letter stamps, magazine letter stamps, right? So that's kind of what I'd like to do over here. And then next you're going to see that I have my Happy Planner my Happy Planner sticker books. I have Star Lover, Black and White, Happy Blooms, and Bright Budget. So I was going through these and I felt like these were more than likely going to be the sticker books that I would pull from to create this, because of course this is for my budget. So I would look to see if maybe there's something that would stand out budget related that I could put on the cover. Also, I could find moons and stars. I'm all about that. I love it. I think I need to buy a new book, but I'm going to hold off. I'm going to try to use as much as I can from here so I don't have to spend more money. And then this one, of course, is the Black and White, which has some phrases, a couple of things that I could probably pull from. But when I was looking at this one, as you can tell, I wanted to go with a purple and gray kind of color scheme. I opened this up and I saw some really pretty flowers that I'm hoping that I can use. Like, I know that this has a little bit of purple in it. These here have some purple. This has some purples and reds. Not sure if I would pick those. These have purple. This is very pretty, but I don't have enough of those. Let me see. Anything else? I know that the ones in the front were the only ones that really stood out to me. And the rest of these are a little too bright, or they're pink. Oh, but I do have these foiling ones, so that could be good. Oh, and I have plenty of them. Okay, that's good. I think I'll probably end up using those. Let me see. And these sticker books I've had for a while too, so it's nothing new that I purchased. Okay, so I know a little bit of what I'm going to pull from this one. For the bright budgets, I think I saw a calculator that was like silver. See, like these are black and white, so this could go really well with the setup. Those will have a foiling. This one's a purple one, so I know I can put this one in there. I see nothing like that. Anything else? No. Maybe just to create like a collage on those, but the ones in the front were definitely good. Oh, and then of course there's some little phrases here, so it can definitely pull from that. So there's stuff here that I could use for sure. And like I said, this one is my moon and stars, and there's a lot here that I could use, but I don't know if I want to go with a gold color, but I'm definitely leaning towards pulling from some of this and see what I can do. But I've used a lot of it already, so I have to really think, what am I gonna do? And then the last one is this black and white one. Not sure what I'm gonna pull from here yet, if I'm gonna pull anything, but if I were to, it would probably be from the quotes. So we'll get started. And then the last thing that I have here, or the last few things that I have here, I have my stamps that I got from Archer and Olive a long time ago. Yeah, they're not in alphabetical order. They're kind of all over the place. It fell and I had to put them all back together. And I just threw them in there after I was a little angry that they fell. So this is a little stamp set that I got in a kit that I had from a while back. A subscription kit that I got. I do not use that anymore. I haven't had a subscription with Archer and Olive for like a year already, so I'm happy about that. And then this is the archival ink stamp pad. I have to be careful because this is permanent, so a lot of the times when it gets stamped on me, or if I get ink on myself, it takes a while for it to go away. So I have that. And then last but not least is the paper that I plan to decorate with. So you can see I have used some of these papers before. So I have stars, I have like newspaper typing or book typing. I have this really deep purple that I love, and I'm definitely going to incorporate that. This here is from the Halloween stash. And I think it has the Edgar Allan Poe Raven. I think that's what's on here. I don't know. I'm not that big into poetry, but when I read it a little bit, it kind of reminded me of it. What it says right here, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. darkness there and nothing more. So yeah, I think that that's what this is. So I like it for its aesthetic. And then what else? Happy New Year. This might be something that I plan to use for the January cover. This also has like little holiday sparkles with rockets, fireworks, champagne, celebration. But I think I might use this side where it just says Happy New Year. And then these lovely little polka dots. These are shiny little gold foiling. And then here's just like a splatter of a galaxy. And then this is also a splatter of a galaxy. So these are things that I'm thinking about using. But definitely want to start off with this really, really nice purple. So I might just do the cutout edges like this purple. Or I might have it as a kind of way of bringing out the galaxy or doing something like that. So let's see what happens. All right, well, I'll see you at the end of this. Okay, so we have finally finished everything that we've got that we had planned for today. And I want to go ahead and just check this off of my list because I am trying to keep up with this. I showed this to you all earlier in a different video, but I have been trying to keep track of the days when I work for this channel, so that way I can kind of monitor my time here, and that way I never let it consume me or overwhelm me. And I like this because I did plan everything out. I did work on my budget planner for 2026. I was able to work on the cover, I was able to work on the index, and I was able to work on the intentions page. I did go out with my girls, but that actually took a little bit longer. We did go visit my mom, her gravesite. We went ahead and visited her, and we put her some holiday flowers, and so I felt very good about doing that. And so now I'm here. I need to do a couple of things for work, but I'm not going to do those yet. I am going to go ahead and move those forward to the next day. So I'm going to work on my budget for the rest of the afternoon. I was going to make some brisket for dinner, but my daughters are saying that they don't want brisket. So I got to figure that out. But I just wanted to let you know that I am trying to do my best here. I really do love this little planner, and this is just something I found on Amazon. Very cheap. It's a daily planner, undated, and I'm able to just put like my thoughts and whatnot in here, and I just thought I'd share that with you guys briefly. But yeah, so we're done. We're done with what we were gonna do, so let's go ahead and check it out. So this was the original. This is the one that I did back in 2024. Loved it. It inspired me for this year. And of course, it's the cover page, the index, the continued index, and then the intentions. And so that part I need to write, but I'll write that off camera. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got going on here. This cover is going to change. I ordered one. It's going to be awesome. You'll just have to wait and see, but I ordered it from Erin Condren. It's going to look really cool. So here we go. Here's the big reveal. Woo, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I think this looks amazing. It is exactly what I wanted. It's my colors. My favorite color is purple. And I feel like purple is going to be the color for the year. And I think that this is really good. I took a mistake that I made and just kind of like transformed it into purposeful. Like it looked like it was done on purpose, but it wasn't. I can tell you. But yeah, I love this. I think it looks super cute. I like it a lot. And then we turn the page and here's our index. This is where we'll go ahead and we'll house all of our pages. And just to go ahead and get started with this, page number 1. And let me see, do I want to put, I think I'll just put here. Page 1, intentions. That way I've already broken in my index. And we just go from there. But yeah, so there it is. I put in my little wrong pet tape stickers. Put them up there. And then here it is, continued. The index continued. And then I'm going to work on my focus. You see like these little lines right here? They're from the stamp. But what I've learned is that I can kind of cover them up a little bit with a white pen. White gel pen. And I just do that, and it's not as obvious. I mean, it's still there, obviously, right? But it's just, it doesn't stand out as much as it was. And this really helps to kind of clean up those little messes that stamps make. And there you go. You can't even tell. But yeah, I like this. I might decorate it a little bit more. I might wait a little bit to see how I'm going to fill this in. So I still have a few more things I got to do. I need to do my Q1 future log, my Q1 budget goals. I need to do my YouTube tracker and my yearly savings goals and events. and my debt tracker, my monthly cover, and my monthly calendar. So all of that is going to be done in different episodes or different parts, because it's a lot. It's a lot to do. Like this part here, how long did it take me? And like I said, I am going to be using this to keep track of the time that I spend here, because I have to be mindful of my time. But I worked on this from 9 o'clock until 12 o'clock. So that was like 3 hours. 3 hours that I spent time working on this. But it was okay, because I did get kind of like, my children kind of bugged me a little bit, and I did get thirsty. I went to go drink some water, and yeah, so I mean, this is really cool. I really, really like the way that this came out, especially the cover. And then once I get the new cover that I ordered from Erin Condren, oh, it's gonna look amazing. It's gonna all go together. But there you go. Let me know what you think and how we're starting on this, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. This is, once again, the Erin Condren dot grid notebook in 7x9, and that is what I went with. So I can't wait to hear from you all and continue working on this. Let me know what your planner ideas are when it comes to your budget. Some of us, we just want a notebook and just want to write. It could be messy, it could be organized, it could be pretty, it could be aesthetically pleasing. But guess what? No matter what it is, it's yours. And the way that you work with it is what matters. Because if you're happy, then that's what needs to be done in your planner. But all right, I gotta go. I'm going to go see if I can write down my intentions already. All right, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.